Big news today for us Colorado Rockies fans. Jeff Bridich decided to step down from his GM role. That's right, he is out of Colorado. And for me as a Colorado Rockies fan, I feel like it's Christmas morning right now. I mean, I have been waiting for this day to come for so long. This guy has just done nothing but give Rockies fans headaches ever since he was signed to GM. I mean, where do we start with this guy and what he has done to the Rockies over the years? And I'm pretty sure everyone watching this knows Jeff Bridich's name for the wrong reasons. Most recently, Nolan Arenado was shipped away to the Cardinals for Austin Gomber and a couple meager prospects at best. And the Rockies pretty much turned into the laughingstock of the league when Bridich made this move simply because he gave up the star player, the franchise player in Nolan Arenado in the middle of his prime for nothing. And on top of that, he gave the Cardinals $50 million to take Arenado off of the Rockies' hands. So yeah, it's pretty safe to say this guy was just a joke in his tenure as the Rockies GM, and I cannot be happier to see this guy leave and step down. And the fact that he stepped down right now kind of gives me the impression that Dick Monfort, who is the Rockies owner, I feel like he was going to ship him out and fire him soon. So Bridich kind of probably knew about it. Probably knew his days were numbered and kind of just stepped down himself before he got fired, I guess. And I also want to mention a couple more bad signings that Bridich made during his tenure as a Rockies GM. He signed Ian Desmond to a 5-year, $70 million contract, and Desmond turned out to be a complete bust, had a negative 2.5 WAR in his time in Colorado, and he sat out 2020 season, and he's sitting out 2021 as well, so he's pretty much off the Rockies roster at this point. He also signed Wade Davis to a 3-year, $52 million deal, and clearly Davis was past his prime at this point. From the beginning, I saw this as being a disastrous signing. Wade Davis didn't perform up to the contract, obviously. He had 112 and a third innings pitched to a 6.49 ERA, so this guy was complete bust. You got Brian Shaw and Jake McGee, who each signed 3-year, $27 million contracts. Brian Shaw in 126 innings pitched had a 5.61 ERA. Jake McGee in 92 innings pitched had a 5.54 ERA, so both of them just not living up to the contracts that they signed. And the icing on the cake, Daniel Murphy, they signed to a 2-year, $24 million deal. Clearly, like I said, with Wade Davis past his prime. He just hit 269. I mean, not awful, but if you're a Rockies fan, you know Daniel Murphy was not worth the contract. He was just a complete shell of his former self in Colorado and definitely was not worth the $12 million per deal signing. So by now, I'm sure you guys know this guy was an awful GM and made some of the worst signings and, in my opinion, one of the worst trades in baseball history. Today's like one of the best days as a Rockies fan in a while. I mentioned earlier on Twitter that I think this, as a Rockies fan, is the best day, the most excited that I have been ever since the 2018 wildcard game where we beat the Cubs. I have that same feeling right now. That's the happiest I've been since 2018 right now as a Rockies fan. So today is just a great day just to clear this guy off of our team, upper management, get him out of here. It just gives me a whole new mindset and confidence and just fresh start with this team going forward. But yeah, anyways, I think this team is going to have a whole new outlook going forward. This team is going to be playing with confidence, and they're going to be, feeling like us fans, like a fresh new start, and like they have a clear path as to where they're going as an organization. And I can't wait to watch this team going forward. Like, I'm just so hyped that this guy is gone. I know we're still like awful on paper, but I think the guys in the clubhouse are going to be so excited to play without knowing that Jeff Bridich is still the GM of this team. So yeah, a pretty short video today. I just wanted to get out my thoughts on Jeff Bridich stepping down from his GM role. As a Rockies fan, like I said, this is just one of the best days I've had in a while. I just feel amazing right now. I just wanted to get the reaction out, let you guys know my thoughts. Also, get to know your thoughts as well. Drop some comments down below what you think of this transaction, I guess, what you guys think of Jeff Bridich stepping down means for the Rockies going forward. So drop that down below. I'd love to talk the Rockies and the situation and just baseball in general. And if you enjoy the content, feel free to subscribe. I post plenty of baseball content on this channel. So if you're a baseball fan, this is the place to be. And lastly, I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.